Hello guys, this is Dongjun speaking, and in this tutorial we're going to try some simple magic stone here, okay? Some blue magic stone. So first we're going to pick a little bit bluish, this kind of green bluish color, and turn a bit less saturation, a bit dark this areas, right? And from this, using this color, we just quickly to build out this overall silhouette of the stone you're going to create. So you can actually design more interesting rocks, but here I just try to make some simple rocks. Right? Okay, after that we're going to pick a little bit more bright colors to figure out the lightings. Okay, so we put the lighting from this direction. So now you think about the first stage. This is a kind of box, and I'm going to painting this top surface of the box. But this is too simple, and you can slightly turn a bit dark to paint a bit this side here. Okay, so basically we have three colors right now, but the three colors really and this form is really not interesting, so you can always click this part. We can attach another box on the top here. Okay, and I'm going to click this part, make it a bit more bright, and we're going to paint another top surface here so that it feels like this box is now pop out from this big surface here, right? And also same theory, you can also attach another box in the side view. So I click this top colors, I paint the top surface here, and I pick the side surface, I paint it here. Okay, on this part I click here and make a bit more bright colors. Okay, and paint over here. So it feels like this surface right now a bit pop out from this back surface there, right? So this part we can just make a bit more bright. Okay, so now we're going to put the attached toolbox to this main box. Okay, so using this kind of a theory, you can attach many box, but also you can also click this part. You can also cut some different way. You can also erase using eraser to cut here. And I'm going to using this dark colors. I cut the surface here. Okay, so we gradually to cutting to more nature organic feelings of this rocks. Okay, so with this theory, I'm going to quickly make the speed a bit faster. Okay, so don't worry about this magic things here. Just pay attention on your rock shape first. Okay, so this is a really fundamental things. Okay, and also, but even this is fundamental. To making very nature feeling of the rock is not easy. Okay, so you have to try to practice a lot of this kind of rocks. Okay. Bottom here also can be make a bit darken so that we can create this kind of bottom angles there, and we make this background a bit darken. Okay, I'm going to create a new layer and using a bit of bluish color to less saturation to create some shadows for these rocks. Shadows don't using purely black colors. Okay, always remember that in the reality we don't have purely black colors. Those purely black color like here, we are only going to using some specific area which you are going to be highlighting. Okay, it's really similar with purely white colors. And some of the gap between there, we can turn a bit more close to black color, but not black. Okay, maybe a bit more dark. So the gap there is like this here. Okay, between this gap and this ground here, this part may be lighting as too weak in there, and it's difficult to going to reflect to your eyes. So it's going to be very dark, okay, like this area here as well. So we can using this dark color create more kind of rock patterns there, right? And also some part is going to be randomly happen some those geometry here, and then we can using this part and just creating more interesting forms. Okay. So majority of these details here comes from rambling. Right? So just practice along, feel confidence. And some of top parts here you can even making a bit more bright colors to lighten up with the edge here. If you lighten edge a little bit here, it feels like this edge even more harder and more sharp, but don't making too many highlightings, otherwise it's becoming metal feelings. Okay, so using this one, I'm going to spend a bit of time just to focus on this rocks a little bit, okay, before I putting any magics. Or if you want more, make it more interesting, you can also put some greenish color. So I turn a bit green color here, but don't go into high saturation. Okay, around with this part here. So using this color, we're going to painting some of the green stuff here on top here. Before that, I may create a folder, put this in, duplicate this one. Okay, so with this one, I just you can also create a new layer to don't think also lighting right now. Just painting the green stuff, which area you want to put. Okay, so design a little bit, maybe some of here, and some around here. Okay, some back sides here. Okay, next thing is that we're going to put some lighting on this green stuff as well. So I'm going to here make it a more close to yellow color, turn a bit higher saturation, a bit bright values. Okay, so because this rock green mouse here is attached on this stone. Okay, it's attached on the stone surface. So the lighting relationship should be follow this stone relationships. Okay, so here I make it a bit more bright here. And some of inside here is going to be have shadow from this rock. Okay, some of shadow part, I click here, make it a turn bluish color and turn the saturation, turn dark a little bit. So this part is mainly going to put those darkened part like this one here. Okay, after that I'm going to merge it. Okay, so maybe we try to design more interesting shapes. More top surface. I'm trying to make this rock a little bit of round shapes. Maybe I can just quickly give an angles. So here I purposely make a bit darker, so later we're going to put some magic lighting inside from these rocks. Okay, some lighting part I may put some warm colors, so you can turn a bit of this orange color, like using these colors to paint over this lighting. And some highlighting part you can turn even more bright. Okay, so after that I'm going to quickly design this blue colors, but you can stay some longer time here. because here I just using making this tutorial in 30 minutes, so I just make every step a bit faster, right? So I'm going to using some blue colors. This lighting is going to be making a bit higher saturation is fine. So you're going to pick a little bit here. So using this color again as well, you design out which part you want to going to put the lighting. Okay, it feels like the gap of this rock and the lighting is coming from inside. Some of here's. So it's really similar if you want the red lighting, green lighting, they all similar step, okay? And also some lava, they all similar. So here just make a bit of blue, a little bit feel like some kind of energy is coming from here. Right, after that we're going to pick a little bit this part and make a bit more greenish, make a bit more bright colors. So this one we're going to pick even more lighting part, so like inside of here's. Some of here. And even I go to very bright, so making this highlighting here. Always remember that the more bright color the area is going to be less, right? Okay, after that I create another layer. I pick this blue color. Using this soft brush, we're going to quickly give some blue effect here. So here's. Okay, after that we turn at the soft light. Okay, it's going to be have a blue effect on the surrounding rocks. And I create a new layer. Okay, so this part is turned out to be right now it's bluish colors, very much blue. And some of here is going to be have lighting, warm lighting to hit here. Okay, I always remember your brush should be 100 opacity and the flow. Okay, otherwise the color is going to be dirty, right? And give more details. Okay, if you want to making new gap here, you can always the same way to design here using the bright color here, and always using the soft brush, give some blue effect here. Okay, we're going to create more gap. Okay, next step I just merge it so that we can erase these boundaries a little bit. And we can create some more smaller rocks flying to create more energy feelings of this part. And more bright here. something you have to clear that, like this part, okay? So this rock here right now is like in front of this gap, the blue lighting. So it's going to be have a sharp energy, a sharp edge here. But this part, the back of the rock here is back of this energy, so it's going to be blue here, okay? So always remember that, these boundaries. Okay, flip it. Create more contrast here to pop out this edge of this lightings. Okay, here I just speed up a little bit to focus on this overall shapes. Okay, I'll see you a little bit later. Okay, so here I just build out some rocks here. So it's quite a random rocks. You can design more interesting shit. So color wise here is like those part is a bit of blue color because of maybe some skylightings. Okay, and then we have some grass mouse color here. And inside of this, which is close to this energy part, is going to be high saturation blue colors. Okay, and when it's going to close this main color main lightings, it's going to be warm colors. All right. So this is a big different colors. And yeah, after that we can quickly drop some textures to get more detailed inspirations. Right? So here maybe I just quickly render in this kind of noisy rocky, and I put here. So first you can try soft light. Again, moving around, you see some part is going to be very interesting. It's going to be have combined with the base values with the textures. Okay, so turn your feel down a little bit of textures. Okay, don't make it so strong, stupid texture feelings. After that, using this texture brush, slowly, gradually erase out those kind of boundaries. Right. and always hide and hide check after before the textures. So you see it's kind of really amazing details is happening here. So of course after using texture, I'm going to create new layers and we're going to pick the colors. Okay, we're going to paint over here to make it more like more paintings and also very nicely merge with the space. Okay, like this rocks, it's very interesting inspiration. Just follow this rock shape, just give it more obvious of these forms. So always remember that after using texture, uh, always touch up, right? Okay, and you sometimes you also need to erase like this part here, because this is going to be a like very dark area. Don't need pop out so much texture and the details here. Right? Again, we're going to create the more smaller rocks when it's close to these boundaries. Okay, because this part is a kind of our focusing point, so we're going to create more detailed rock shapes here on the boundaries. And I try to you see it's gradually becoming dark. Okay, and purposely we make it dark so in order to creating contrast with this energy part inside. And energy part there also I going to be gradually also purposely make it a bit bright. Okay, zoom out, have a look. Okay, try one time. Maybe this part also interesting noisy. Just grab here, flip it. This one we can try also luminosity, and we try to turn the field down, and then moving around. Okay, find out these inspirations. You can always drag or distort. Something like here is interesting. So I turn up the contrast a little bit. Okay, this part is cool. Hide and hide. We see this gap here is very nicely matched with this edge here. Okay. Yeah, you can always duplicate this one, moving around here, distort a little bit so it look like different. And this a gap also is nicely combined with this edge here. Right? So you never know before you try. I guess try along. Most time is going to be not success in the first time, but yeah, you have to try practice along. This part we also kind of duplicate a little bit, and this part seems like too much details on there, so we go to filter and filter gallery. So we have this one, which is okay, dry brush, click dry brush and 1010. You see this texture details something missing. Okay, so this is also one way to reduce the detail of textures. Okay. Sometimes if too much detail, you have to touch over too much. Okay, some of this mouse here we also can try here, and making soft light. So this one also is feels like too much texture as well. So go to filter again and turn fill down, moving around. Somewhere a bit there, not too much out. Okay, after that I create a new layer on the top here. Now we're going to touch over a little bit. I'm going to create more rocks here, small rock, to create more contrast. Okay, so like this way we gradually add and touch over more textures. So pay attention on the densities, okay? Alright, so I will speed up this part a little bit. See you a little bit later.